Welcome guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today we'll be looking at the general aptitude section for the GATE 2021 Humanities and Social Sciences. Now as you all know, the general aptitude section of the paper will be common for all papers, be it English, sociology, economics. So it's very common paper. We'll take a look at a couple of question samples that might come for the exam, so that you'll get an understanding of what general aptitude generally is about. So the first component is largely reading comprehension. Now, I'm not going into detail regarding reading comprehension because it's one of the most common types of question. I'm sure most of you must have gone through at least one in your life. Now, a couple of tips to solve reading comprehension questions are: first, always read your questions first. Now, why is this so? Because in competitive exams like GATE, it will be timed. So we cannot expect you to like read the paragraph first, then the questions, and then go back to the paragraph. So it takes a lot of time. So it's always better to read the question first, take a look at what you need to look for in the paragraph and then read the paragraph. Now if it's possible, you can always underline the major points so that it will help you write down the answers pretty well. Now the second component is the analytical reasoning. Now I have a question here. For this question you'll be given a couple of pointers. Now in this pointers, the number one is: Madhu and Shivani are good in dramatics and computer science. Asha and Madhu are good in computer science and physics. Asha, Pradibha, and Namita are good in physics and history. Namita and Asha are good in physics and mathematics. Pradibha and Shivani are good in history and dramatics. Now, when you get a question like this in analytical reasoning, that's the first thing you should always do: tabulate the information that you get. Now it can be either in the form of a table, it can be in any other form. It always depends upon the question that you're getting. So always at the side of the question paper, or even in your mind, or in the rough paper that you get, tabulate the information that you get. Right here I have tabulated the entire information, and now this will help us solve the questions further. Let's take a look at the questions. The first one is: who is good in physics, history, maths, but not computer science? So if we take a look at the table, we'll know who the answer is. It's obviously Namita. Now, the second question is: who is good in history, physics, computer science, and mathematics? Now, this is a question. If we refer the table once again, we'll know it's Asha. Now, see, these are the types of questions that you might get for analytical reasoning. They will present you with a situation, they will present you with the data, and then you are expected to analyze the information and come to a conclusion. That is deductive conclusions. All right. Now, let's take a look at the other form. Yeah, this is the question. Who is good in computer science, history, and dramatics? Again, Shivani. Now, if you take a look at the initial table, I'll show you. See, the entire answers are here. You can take a look at this and then answer it accordingly. So that's how it's done, and that's a very easy method to solve questions like these. Now, again, going back to the logical reasoning part. Again, this is one of the important parts that you need to understand. Try to spend time for logical reasoning, because these type of questions you can get wrong easily, but if you don't pay enough attention, um, it can go worse. Okay, so spend some time, understand what is given, and then start solving them. Here it's a very simple question for your understanding to know what kind of questions you'll get. The question is: there are five books: A, B, C, D, and E. Now, book C lies above D. Book E is below A. D is above A, and B is below E. I know when you read it for the first time, it can be quite confusing. So, what you need to do is again what I told in the analytical reasoning part: tabulate your information. Analyze and make a table, or make it into a format that you can understand easily. So, what I did here is, now in the question the answer is obviously B. So what you need to do here is always, you know tabulate and then understand which books come first, which book comes last. So you need to do all those kind of things. Another more question. This is very a very common kind of questions that is always asked for logical reasoning. There are five boys: Sohan, Kishore, Manoj, Amit, and Rakesh. Sohan is shorter than Kishore but taller than Rakesh. Manoj is the tallest. Amit is a little shorter than Kishore and a little taller than Sohan. who is the shortest. Now see, these are all questions of belonging to the same category. So what you need to do is like arrange the names or arrange the attributes that you are given in the order of that, they are asking. Now here they are asking for who is the shortest, so obviously right from the tallest or from the most obvious um data or attribute they're giving you. Here it's clearly mentioned that Manoj is the tallest. So start writing Manoj in the top, and then who is going to be next, who's going to be the next, and finally who's the shortest. That's how you do. So in this manner, you'll get a table here. See, I wrote Manoj first, then Kishore, then Amit, then Sohan, then Rakesh. This is how you tabulate the information with the given attributes that you get. So in this order, what you see is that who is the shorter? It's obviously Rakesh. Now, if they stand in the order of the heights, who is in the middle? Again, refer to the table that you prepared. Now, in this case, it's the table I prepared. You need to tabulate or create any sort of tabulation, like I mentioned. So it's Amit. So in the order of the heights, if they stand, the middle person will be Amit. See, that's how you solve questions like these. So I hope this kind of gave you an idea of what are logical and analytical reasoning. So try to find questions like this to study for the GATE 2021 Humanities and Social Sciences. Always bear in mind the fact that you will be asked these questions. The logical reasoning, analytical reasoning will be common for all. So never expect a discipline specific question for that. Okay. Now, other forms of logical and analytical reasoning questions that might come are statement type of questions. See, always important. You will be given statement A and statement B, and then you will be asked which is true, which is false. Are both true or are both false? You need to find out an answer. So this is one of the important and very common kind of question. Second one, data sufficiency. You will be given a data, and then you will be asked to find something out from it. Again, input and output question. You'll be given an input data, and then you'll be asked to find out the output data, what will be the end result of it. Okay. Again, number elements in a figure. This is very common. You remember questions, they give you a triangle within a triangle, and then they ask you how many triangles are within this. These kind of questions, make sure you go through a lot of such questions. Next, logical diagrams. Logical diagrams are like you get a triangle or a square, and then they ask you a sequential order. Okay, now A B C is given, what will be D? Such kind of questions you need to get used to. Then symmetrical relationships, puzzles, everything, go through maximum questions like these. So you need to study these kind of questions for cracking the logical and analytical reasoning part of the GATE 2021. Now, if you don't have enough resources, you can always sign up for English literature. Now, this online coaching program is specific for English literature. Now, if you want, we can always send you a worksheet regarding, the just the general aptitude part or logical and reasoning part. We'll come up with information about that later, or you can go down and check the description box. Now, the English literature coaching program is a 4-week training program. The fee is rupees 500, and it covers like a general aptitude plus discipline specific. So if you're interested, kindly join. We'll be giving you the link in the description box. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting us. Click that subscribe button. Thank you.